Hi, I'm Josh Ozerski, the editor of the Feedbag, and I'm here with Mike Cirino from A Razor, A Shiny Knife. Mike is my partner in the creation of a Meatball Superweapon to win the Meatball Madness contest at the New York Wine and Food Festival. We are going to make the hot veal center of the meatball first, the veal Rona filling.
So what we did is we took nice sofrito, instead of sauteing it in olive oil, we rendered out some of the veal marrow, started it off in the veal marrow. And then what we did is we took some nice DOP San Marzano tomatoes and let them stew.
Only the best.
Only the best at this point, right? Because this is going to be our concentrated flavor.
Tell them how many hours you've been cooking this with veal bones for.
It's roughly 5 o'clock now. I think I started it around 2 a.m. last night. Since there's only going to be about a ½ inch to a 3/4 of an inch pop of sauce in the middle, we just want it to be killer. So once we get the little sauce balls, we'll just pack them with pork and deep fry them.
All right, that sounds like a plan.
Let's
start going.
Right.
Why don't you get the veal?
I'll throw you over the veal and I'll dice up some onions so you can start sauteing it.
All right, there we go. This meat is the raw material for the fissionable core of the meatball, of the Meatball Superweapon.
This is what's going to take our tomato sauce from a base tomato sauce.
Right, and the tomato sauce already has a profound veal flavor from all the bones that Mike cooked in it. And then, of course, there's a little bit of extra veal fat, and it won't be the last we put in either.
Grab a little bit of the tomato sauce to give it a liquid. We've got tomatoes, we've got the whole thing in here.
Garlic, oregano, everything else.
Do we want to take a little veal fat and mix it with the olive oil, or you want to just do olive oil at this point?
No, I think there should always be more veal fat.
All right.
Just as a totem.
You know, we'll throw a little Hail Mary on that one.
There we go.
Our Father.
Little King Midas.
Tomato holding up, because my concern here is
it's a little grainy. Well, what are you getting out there?
See, like this is kind of what I'm thinking. Without the puree, give that a taste right there.
That's what you want for the middle?
Give it a taste, but we got to make it smoother now after this. So instead of trying to do it as like a solid blend, I think the solid blend makes it too much of like a pate.
Right, it does.
So like
this is like cat food. Like if you were to cut the meatball, you wouldn't want it just blow out, like have all the liquid blow out.
No, you want it to ooze.
You would see ooze. I want it to be an ooze. Hot veal slurry, a hot tomato slurry. Oh, really, this is finer than a slurry.
Look at that, it's got a nice consistency to it.
Yes, I think we're where we should be. How are we on flavor?
Flavor's perfect and smoothness is perfect too.
Yeah, okay, we're where we want to be with this.
For every 100 grams, we're going to do 1 sheet of gelatin, which is roughly 2.5 grams of gelatin. I'm going to bring this up, not to a boil, but to a...
simmer?
Yeah, I just want to see 1 or 2 bubbles in there, to know that it's all melted through. And then we're going to set it into the sphere molds. We have nice balls. I'm going to put this in the fridge overnight, and we'll come back tomorrow and try to make some meatballs. All right. Some of them came out good, some of them came out a little soft.
I'm going to form a meatball around one. Here is the veal. What do you think, Mike? Just form it around, delicately around the meatball?
Just like a Scotch egg. We're going to go flour, the egg.
And that's what, double-aught flour?
Yep. Nice fine flour.
As veal-y as the meatball is going to be, it's going to be even more so once we fry it in veal tallow. All right, we ready?
Yep. Let's see how our little Scotch egg come out here.
Oh, looks
There we
perfect.
go. You let me know.
Oh my God! If this doesn't win the Meatball Madness, the fix is in. There is a systemic fix if this doesn't win.
Wow.
There is no way that any restaurant, any Italian restaurant, is making something better than this.
Anything like this.
We have just reinvented the meatball.
Mostly.
Mike Cirino, A Razor, A Shiny Knife, doing a dinner at the Norwood as part of the New York Wine and Food Festival.
Saturday, October 10th.
Still tickets for that, but if you want to have this meatball, Meatball Madness, baby.
That's it. All day.
That's right. I'm Josh Ozerski, and this is the Feedbag.